Hello Aquarius, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the second half of May from the 16th through the 31st. General reading as always, guys. It will not resonate with every single Aquarian, so please do take from it whatever makes sense for you. Let the rest go. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box, and I also have a link to all of the card decks that are used here today. So let's dive right into it. I've got 3 card decks that we're going to be using for our focus messages. 2 of them are made by Angelic Revelation 144. This one is the Fire and Ice Lenormand, a modern Lenormand for soul connections. And the other is the Yin Yang Love Oracle deck. And then we'll pull a message from the Arrows of Love Oracle by Mystic Moon. So let's get into it, guys. Let's take a look at that and see what needs to come through here at this time, Aquarius. All right, angels and spirit guides for Aquarius, cross watchers, anyone else who's been guided to tune in to this reading in love and life for the second half of May. Let's see what your first focus message is here. All right, I'm guided to this one here. We've got mice, and in this particular deck, it refers to worry, anxiety, stress, a constant niggle, and loss. Okay, so if this is something that you're personally dealing with at this time, Aquarius, perhaps it's picking up off of that vibe. It's coming through here. Whatever it is you're stressing over, okay, it's coming through as a focus message because it's something that needs to be addressed so that you can stop worrying about it, so that you can get rid of whatever stress is attached to it, whether it's a love situation or some other aspect of your life that is truly stressing you out at this time. Okay, so let's focus on your love life here from the Arrows of Love Oracle. What's your focus message from this deck? Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius in love and life. Second half of May. All right, I'm immediately drawn to this one here, if I could grab it. We have love lyrics, Aquarius. So particular songs that you hear and you automatically think about this person that you're focused on for this reading. They might hear songs as well and they think about you. Okay, so music plays a huge part in this connection. All right, guys, so let's grab one final focus message from the Yin Yang Love Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius in love and life for the second half of May. All right, let's take a look and see. Guided to this one here. Ooh, renewed faith. So perhaps there's a connection here, Aquarius, where either you've lost faith in it or there were trust issues between the two of you. It's either that or your person's losing faith in the connection. So we're going to have to figure out the mystery behind that with the rest of this reading. Okay, guys, let's get right into it. So let's go ahead and grab some insight. This is one of my favorite decks, actually, from Calico Moon. This is the Pining Rose Love Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius in love and life for the second half of May. Already, what have we got? They want to reach out. They definitely want to reach out to you, Aquarius. We do have secrets coming up next, which might be tied into why faith has to be renewed here. Because with secrets comes lies. Lies, worry, anxiety, stress. So tapping into the energy of that card right there, that card focused on mice, okay? That niggle, a constant niggle. It's like following your gut and just knowing that things aren't adding up when it comes to your connection. So somebody might be telling lies, keeping secrets, being deceptive, being manipulative. And of course, our minds typically go to infidelity, cheating, third-party situations, but it doesn't always have to go there, although it can. We do have an apology here. I'm sorry. And there's a ring right there, which could, of course, either be a wedding band or a promise ring, if that's something that you gravitate towards. Whatever these secrets are, they weren't good. And it's either stressing you out, Aquarius, or this is something that just overwhelmed the connection where it stressed both of you out. But look at this. We do have a reunion, or at least the desire for one. Renewed faith, reunion. And perhaps it's this apology here, whoever has to make it, that can create movement towards this reunion. But for now, somebody feels like they're drowning, like they just can't come up for air. It's too much, it's too overwhelming, and it's pretty much tied into this card. Overwhelmed by anxieties, overwhelmed by what's happened here between you and your person. And ultimately, this is a love and life reading. And I think at this time, with the overall mood of what's going on throughout the world, who wouldn't be stressed? Who wouldn't be worried? Who wouldn't be dealing with anxiety? We also have letters. Letters nowadays could be in the form of a text, an email. Of course, it could be an actual written letter, even a card that your person gave you or you gave to them. Whatever this represents, they've held on to it. You might have held on to it also. It's like reading through old text conversations that you guys have had. Just remembering conversations. Much the same like love lyrics, hearing songs that take you back to the connection, whether in a positive way or a negative way, because some songs could be very triggering also. We do have waiting. Waiting for an apology, waiting for a reunion, waiting for your person to reach out, or they're waiting for you. This is coming through as a soulmate connection here, but we also have a cold shoulder followed by stalemate. So there's not a whole lot of movement here right now. Things are at a standstill at the moment, especially if this hasn't quite come to fruition or there's no action to be able to bring forth this apology, whoever it is that needs to make it. And with this waiting card here, I just feel like somebody's waiting for that apology to come. And until it does, this cold shoulder vibe is going to continue to be here. This can actually possibly be fixed with something as simple as these words right here. I'm sorry. So we'll see. We'll see where this goes. All right, let's add to this, guys. Let's add to this with the Mystic Moon Oracles, angels and spirit guides for Aquarius in love and life. Second half of May, from the 16th through the 31st. Please bring it forward. What else do we need to know here? Patience. That we know is needed because there is a waiting period that's reflected here. That cold shoulder is there for a reason. Somebody's been hurt here. Somebody has been losing sleep over this. We do have vibrations. So it doesn't matter technically that you guys are in separation. It doesn't matter that there's distance between the two of you, Aquarius. What I'm picking up here is that you and this person that you're focused on for this reading, you guys are still picking up off of each other's vibes. Because before all this drama came in, whatever it was, you guys were good. There was a time when things were ultimately pretty good between the two of you. Because if it wasn't, it wouldn't be worth going back to. But it's here. This reunion card is here because someone is desiring this. Either you are, they are, or you both are. We have big dreams that are coming through as well. It's falling right below I'm sorry. So it's almost like somebody needs to apologize for standing in the way of these big dreams from coming to fruition. It's like, I'm sorry I couldn't make this happen for you. Or I'm sorry that I screwed up and it messed up our big dreams for each other, for our lives, for our future, whatever it is. We do have Observer. And look at the energy from this card. Somebody's sitting in the dark. It looks like they're in front of their computer. They definitely have questions either for you, Aquarius, or you've got questions for this person, especially if you guys just didn't have proper closure. And they're checking you out from a distance more than likely because they want you back. They want this reunion. We do have Guide coming in next. So perhaps you're being guided back to each other. But it's not the right time. And somebody coming through feeling like they were victimized in all this, that they didn't see it coming, that perhaps their hands were tied and they just weren't able to take action, however way that's represented in your situation. You know, look at the energy from that. Someone's hands are tied. Made to feel like a victim here. We have Recognition coming up next, though. And maybe you guys had to go into separation for this recognition to happen. We do have the spring season reflected here, which we're in. And this, of course, could also be representing growth in the partnership, or you guys are starting to make progress towards growth, whether you realize that or not. Because healing at this time, if you're working on yourself, Aquarius, if your person is working on themselves, whether you know that this is happening or not, the growth is still happening. You don't have to be with them for this growth to be happening. If they're working on themselves, if they're trying to learn from where you guys have been and learning lessons attached to that experience, they're growing. And so are you. And then we've got the Return card here. Reunion, return, renewed faith. It's all a part of this equation here. So, Aquarius, they definitely want you back. Do you want them back? Okay, so let's add to this. More of Mystic Moon's decks here. Twin Flame Journey Tarot. Angels and Spirit Guides for Aquarius in love and life. Second half of May. Please bring it forward. Okay, we've got the Three of Cups here, which is water. So that is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The Three of Cups is celebration and community, so it's actually very nice. But it could also be tied into third-party situations, okay? And we have the Five of Wands here, which is fire energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius for some of you guys. The Five of Wands is tapped into disagreements, strife, competition, conflicts. Part of that competition might be outside interference in this relationship, which is what these secrets could be a part of. And if it's not a person that you're in competition with, then it's something else. Something else that drove a wedge between the two of you. But look at this. You've got the Two of Cups, followed by the Star, followed by the Wheel of Fortune. And lastly, you have the Judgment card right here. All amazing cards. The Two of Cups is all about partnerships, unity, this connection between the two of you. That's why you guys still feel so drawn to each other. The Star card is here to remind you, first of all, it's your own energy, Aquarius. That is what the Star represents. And it's giving you hope. It's universal alignment here. And this card here, one of your focus messages, is all about renewed faith. And the Star card is here to bring you that faith and optimism and peace of mind. Success and enlightenment is represented with the Star as well. It truly is a wish come true. And since this is your own vibe here, Aquarius, you make a wish. What is it that you want? What is it that's tied into these big dreams? This person. Make it a good one, because it might just happen with the Wheel of Fortune right next to it, Two of Cups right on the other side. This has a pretty damn good chance of coming true for you. Good luck is on your side with that Wheel of Fortune. This is all about destined opportunities right there. There's a strong love here between two people. Yes, you guys have been through something difficult that created all of this worry and anxiety. But we've got reunion, we've got return, we've got recognition of this soulmate bond. If there were trust issues here, Aquarius, I really do feel here the Star card can help you guys restore that faith, renew the faith in the relationship. How fitting to have the Star card coming through in your own reading, because it's letting you know there's a really good chance that this is all going to work itself out. Has it been easy? Nope. Some of you guys really got hurt by what happened here, but the desire truly to come back, it's here. Somebody wants to apologize, whoever it is, or maybe you both do. Nobody's perfect. We each bring something to the table of our relationship, and when somebody does the hurting, sometimes we want to hurt the other person too, and it just goes back and forth, back and forth. You're being guided back towards each other is what I'm feeling here. And with the Wheel of Fortune right next to it, it is absolutely amazing. It is good luck. It is movement. This person is your destiny, Aquarius, and this Wheel of Fortune energy could bless your life at this time also, not just your love life. This is a cycle of change, a cycle of success for you, good karma that's coming in for you. Whatever problems you're dealing with right now, whether it is a love relationship that's going through challenges, whether it's health, whether it's money, whether it's family, whatever, you can overcome that with the Wheel of Fortune. If you've been struggling financially, you've got abundance coming in for you. If things have been really unsuccessful, the Wheel of Fortune is going to make sure to help you along the way to be more successful. If something seems impossible, the Wheel of Fortune is here to let you know anything is possible. If the future has felt like it hasn't been looking too bright based off of what's happening in your life right now. The Wheel of Fortune is here to bring you a better future. And that wheel is constantly moving. It is constantly turning. And it's coming through here for you, Aquarius, because it's falling in your favor. But you gotta take action. When it presents itself to you, whatever it is it's presenting to you, you have to be ready. You have to be ready to take action towards abundance, towards success, towards good health, towards love, towards growth, whatever it is, you got to be ready. You have to be ready to act. And then you've got the Judgment card right next to that. The Judgment card is fire energy. So if you're focused on a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, they want to come back. But really, whatever sign you're focused on, they want to come back. This is giving your relationship a resurrection here. It's going through some much needed changes and transformation. And if there were secrets, the Judgment card is here to bring the truth out so that you guys can deal with the truth rather than secrets, rather than lies, rather than deception. The Judgment card is here to bring an awakening to this connection as well as your life. It truly is a wake-up call trying to grab your attention here, Aquarius. In regard to partnerships, the Judgment card is all about seeking reconciliation and forgiveness. You see these two cards right next to each other, I'm sorry and reunion. That's what the Judgment card is all about. Seeking reconciliation and forgiveness. The need to forgive, accept, to heal the situation, to move forward. Evaluate the past, see where you guys went wrong, learn from it and move on. And move on together. As long as you guys are coming from a place of honesty and the truth, the future looks pretty good. For those of you too who are actually looking to switch up your career, to start something new, find a new career, the Judgment card is tapped into that also. But basically you got to bury the past. You got to start fresh. Welcome in the new beginnings that this Judgment card is bringing forward. So, some pretty amazing messages coming through here. Let's add to this, Aquarius, with some romance angels. Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius. In love and romance, especially. What else? Look at this. True love. This is your romance of a lifetime, Aquarius. And perhaps you just needed clarification of that. We already have the Two of Cups letting us know it's a divine partnership. We have healing family issues coming up next. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. For those of you who had children, whether young children, school-age kids, high schoolers, adult kids, it does not matter. There's a family dynamic here that was affected by what happened. And so the family unit needs healing. So if that applies to you, that's something that definitely needs to be addressed. The feelings are still here. Those romantic feelings, still quite prominent here between you and the person you're focused on for this reading. And again, maybe you just needed clarification of that, especially if you've lost faith that maybe they just didn't feel the same. They do. They sure do. We have the Retreat card. Time to disconnect from the world. Some of you that are resonating with this reading, I feel some of you could have already been married and your marriage is going through some issues, which is perhaps why we've got this I'm sorry card and what looks to me like a wedding band that's been taken off right there. But the retreat card for me has two interpretations. One is to just disconnect from the world and spend time alone and try to figure this all out on your own without any outside influences, interference, or other people's opinions interjected in there. Just the two of you trying to work on your partnership. The other interpretation of this is to people who have chosen to retreat from each other, to back away from the connection. And I feel for some of you, that's exactly what you did. But it's time to now reconnect for this reunion, to return back into each other's lives. We have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. If you have the opportunity to reconcile, and I feel there's a really good chance for that, it's like getting to know each other on a whole different level. So many more layers to each other that you have yet to uncover and discover. And that's what's going to bring you guys even closer than before. Forgiving and learning coming through here. Somebody definitely wants forgiveness. We already know that from the Judgment card, and we have an I'm sorry card coming through here. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Absolutely. Because we can't travel back to the past, especially of the past, just conjures up a whole lot of painful memories. It's time to heal what happened, to find forgiveness in your heart for the situation, because that's a gift that you're actually giving yourself. The gift of forgiveness is for you, so that you're not holding on to all of the heaviness attached to the pain and the frustration and all the other emotions that you had going on in your heart as a result of what happened. Definitely lessons needed to be learned here. And perhaps we have the patience card and the waiting card coming through here because it hasn't come to completion quite yet. The healing journey is still continuing, and that's okay. You can't rush that healing journey anyway. But this is clarification here, guys. This is the one for you, okay? They're coming through as your true love. This could be the one. And then we have the soulmate card coming through here also. So this is a very special connection, I feel, between the two of you. Yes, you've had some challenges, but if you are both wanting this reconnection, it can absolutely happen. You've got the Star card blessing this reading for you, Aquarius, and then you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Truly, it's amazing, the progression of these cards. It's pretty magical. So let's add to this with some Lovers Oracle. Angels and Spirit Guides for Aquarius, please. In love and life for the second half of May. We have embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. That's because without the other, you feel incomplete. This person you're focused on for this reading, Aquarius, they are the missing piece to your heart. And I have a feeling they feel the same way. Let's grab another one. Yes. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. There's that reference to faith once again. Renewed faith. And I feel you're on the journey to making that happen. You both are. This new path, that's where you're being guided. And to me, that light represents the energy of the sun, which in traditional tarot is so beautiful. It's happy energy, happiness, fulfillment, joy, celebration, all of it. Amazing. Okay, so I wanted to grab some dialogue messages for you and your person, Aquarius. This is the Divine Love and Separation deck by Fire Witch Tarot. Take from these messages whatever resonates with you. What resonates with you? Some of these messages might be coming from you to your person, and some will certainly be from your person to you. So what is it that you need to say to each other? Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius. Please bring it forward here. What messages need to be conveyed? Let's grab this bottom card. All right, guys, what do we have? So as always, take whichever one you're guided towards. All right. First message, I wish I could just forget about all this, especially the painful parts. But, you know, that's hard to do. It's unforgettable, basically, and it needs to be dealt with. So if your person was responsible, or mostly responsible, for what happened here between the two of you, they've tried to forget, they've tried to move on, they've tried to not worry, they've tried not to be anxious, they've tried not to stress out. That didn't work. They tried to possibly move on to other connections. That didn't work because they're still feeling so drawn to you. And certainly the painful parts of the situation that drove a wedge between the two of you, they'd rather forget all that. And I'm sure perhaps you do too. Next message. We are both hurt and need some healing. Exactly. Exactly. I could not have chosen a better message to interpret truly what you both might be going through. Next one. I shouldn't have walked away without a proper goodbye. And I do feel that for some of you guys, that you just didn't get proper closure when you guys went your separate ways. All right, next one. Strange. Our connection defies explanation. And maybe there just aren't any words, you know? It's just that special. Yes, you guys have your fair share of challenges, but this is a connection that's coming through as your love of a lifetime. This person is it. They are your true love. They could actually be the one for you. And last one. Neither one of us wants to be the first to say I love you. So I might have two stubborn people here that just don't want to be the first to say I love you. It's like, just say it already. Life is too short. Just say it already. So that's what's coming through there. Okay? So whichever one of these cards, or perhaps all of them, if you resonate with all. All right, guys. So let's continue. Let's grab some insight from the Love Compass Oracle. I absolutely love this deck. It's very insightful. I've used this for private readings as well, and it blows my mind each and every time how so on point it is. So we'll grab a few from here, Aquarius. Take whichever fits your situation, because not all three will apply, I don't think. So we'll grab 3 cards here. Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius. Love and life. There's our first one. We have commitment. Wow. For Aquarius, please, in love and life, second half of May. Please bring it forward. But yeah, we've got commitment right there. So I feel your person ready to commit. Wow, we've got chemistry. Last one. Okay, 2 more. The cards want to communicate. 4 cards here, and that's what it is. And I just looked at the bottom of the deck. Reunion. We'll pull it. So much for 3. Okay. 5 cards it is. We've got commitment. You are attracting a lifelong commitment, a life partner or soul flame. This is the one you'll choose to spend this lifetime with. This could be an engagement, a sacred union, or renewal of vows. A current relationship could be propelled forward. I love that. They're ready to commit to you, Aquarius. Or recommit for some of you. The chemistry, I feel, you've always known this. That's why you're still thinking about them. And that's why they're still thinking of you. That's why they're checking you out from a distance. They couldn't find anyone else like you. You're it. There is a strong magnetic pull toward another. The chemistry is strong. The attraction is mutual. There is a lot of passion and desire with this connection. This may pertain to the activating of your creative life force energy. This could be an awakening or increase of passion and creativity in your life. Use that creativity to bring amazing things into your life, Aquarius, not just your love life, just life. Next one, time apart. Time apart is needed. I feel you guys have actually already had this. Time apart is needed. The distance will bring clarity. Take the time to focus on yourself and doing the things you love. This is an opportunity to master something within. I kind of feel like you guys have already done this, or you're still in the process of doing this, because now we're focused on bringing it back together. And there's so many messages here that are coming through with a really good opportunity and chance to bring it back together. Look at this, a card talking about faith once again. Have faith. Trust in the decisions you've made regarding this situation or relationship. You are on the right path for you at this moment. Have more faith in the direction that you're going towards and take a leap of faith towards new beginnings. The right doorways will be open and revealed to you. I mean, what a perfect message. You are on the right path. That's because you're being guided there. Amazing. And the last one, I mean, we already have the reunion card that came through earlier, and now we've got this one. This is someone from your past returning and a union forming. This could be a connection to someone from your childhood. This is a soul level or physical reunion. This may be a reunion with family too. That's pretty cool. So all of these could be tied into your connection here, Aquarius, but of course take whichever one of those most resonates with you. That's amazing, guys. Okay, so let's add to this with one of my favorite decks lately, the Journey of Love deck by Divine Essentials. We'll grab 3 from here, but maybe the angels have other ideas as to how many cards should come forward. I was thinking 3 with that one, and 5 wanted to be communicated, so let's take a look and see. Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius. All right, first one. Number 39, Destiny. I want forever with you. Whoops, I can't even hold it. They want forever with you, Aquarius. Wow. And I mean, with this commitment card that has come forward, truly, they are ready for long-term commitment here. They want this lifetime with you. Look at this next card, guys. Number 23. If any of these numbers play a significant role, you know, of course, take from it whatever resonates with you. Forgiveness. Another card referring to forgiveness. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. They're apologizing, Aquarius. And perhaps you need to apologize as well. Wow. This is what's going to bring full healing in the connection. Somebody who simply wants to apologize and somebody who feels the need to forgive. If you can both come to a place where your heart can be healed, to finally release the pain that you guys have been holding on to, which is contributing to the worry and the anxiety and the stress, you can work through it. Let's grab another. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. One more card, please. for this reading for Aquarius, please. It's like now that I want one, we've got none. One more, please. Maybe it's just two that wants to be communicated here. I think that's it, guys. I'm not going to force it. Okay, I'm not going to keep shuffling that. I think that's it. Those are your messages. I want forever with you, and please forgive me. We'll leave it at that, angels. I'm not going to force you to communicate here. All right, guys, so let's add some healing messages here. Healing messages for Aquarius in love and life for the second half of May for Aquarius. Healing messages, please, to close out this reading. We have dreams followed by new beginnings and miracles. This is a pretty amazing reading, Aquarius. Follow your dreams. Make your dreams happen. These big dreams. You have the capability of manifesting this. Don't lose faith in that either, you know. And I'm sure part of what it is that you're dreaming about, of course, is to come back into union with this person that you're focused on for this reading. But there are so many other dreams that I'm sure you want to manifest. And sometimes achieving our dreams is not the easiest thing, but you've got a new beginning that's coming in here for you, not just in your love life either. Welcome in this fresh start. It's here in however way you need to use it. If you need a miracle, here it is. You've got that miracle, and maybe you've been praying about it. Here it is. Okay, it's not going to happen right away. Remember, you got to have patience. But it's okay, you know. It's going to come to you when it's meant to come to you. Just have faith, renewed faith. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. Lots of amazing messages that came through here. I hope whatever part of it resonated with you, that it brought you a sense of peace and clarity. All right, guys, so thank you so very much. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. Thank you so very much. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys real soon. Bye-bye.